Hey, what is up, everybody? Today we have Phoenix Rising Citrine versus and Delay. Alright, while the lobby is getting set up, let's take a look at the standings right now. So currently we have right here at the top of the bracket Phoenix Rising Citrine first seed versus Death and Delay, which is the fifth seed. And the winner of this best of three will go into play Strange Team Comp in the finals. Strange Team Comp coming up 2-0 victory over Bad by Design here. And looking pretty exciting. I mean, both Death and Delay and Phoenix Rising Citrine both had 2-0 victories in their first round. See if either can either go into a 2-1 or 2-0 victory in this semifinal for Division B Southeast. All right, B Medaho. My bad. US Eagle, Murda, and CCS Wolf, thanks for joining the stream yesterday. Got a couple of Phoenix Rising Citrines and Death fans here. While we're getting waiting, I'm going to hop into some stats here. So Death and Delay looks like of heroes that they prefer. Looking for got a lot of healers, so do they play a lot of double support? I look all the way down. Yeah, I see a lot of kerosene double support 1-2 here. It looks like, yeah, Death and Delay playing some interesting blow up comps. Probably the kerosene for the 7-side strike along with the variant. And taking a look at the played here. I would see probably these three top heroes are going to be pretty high ban worthy. Tassar, Uthar, Sonya, and Brightwing for Death and Delay. Those are going to be the 4 hero choices to ban. But looking over at Phoenix Rising Citrine, got here. Looking a little bit less one-sided, so it looks like they played evenly across with looks like 9 heroes, average of 7 games. But if we look at their team fights, what I see here, looks like Phoenix Rising Citrine pretty much preferring a macro play. That's not to say that they're weak at team fighting, but from the heroes I see, they have really good merc camp pressure. You see some globals with the fall stats, see some blow up with the Rainer, the TC, the Sylvanas. So really good sustained damage, but really balanced comp in terms of, but more on the side of macro. And as you can see here too, they've played 3 big maps, Cursed Hollow and Alterac Pass. So in terms of bans, that's across the board. I think the Hogger ban would still be good. It's pretty high priority. And in terms of, yeah, I would look for a Hogger Stukov ban against Phoenix Rising Citrine. Depending on the map, I mean, tank player Phoenix Rising Citrine, who is Rain here, seems to have a pretty broad hero pool. Here you can either throw it down with Joanna or throw it down with EC. So while we're waiting, like we have both teams are ready. And pretty excited. So for Phoenix Rising Citrine, we have Rain, Lamort, Asmachad, Stoic, and Ace. While on Death and Delay, we have MDC, Delta Sniper, MZ17, Puckett, and Mac Daddy-O. As we go into the draft for the first game, Volskaya Industry, or Foundry, not Industry. All right. Again, so because the Phoenix Rising Citrine has the first ban, we're going to see if they try to ban the heroes up again. The Uther ban. Luther, Joanna banned from Rain here. Acidar and Sonya are the other big picks that Death and Delay have. We'll see if they come out from the ban side here. Orville Sky Foundry. Sonya is going to be pretty strong. Just a big generalist hero. Take some Merc camps. Take some really good wave clear. Lucio ban. So making sure that Death and Delay doesn't go any sort of double support shenanigans here in this game. Final ban from Death and Delay. They take out the Sonya. So Hogger's still up. Stuff Hogger. No False has been played quite a bit from both sides. And for Rising Citrine, Rain still has the ETC available if he wants to first pick it. But, alright, so Stoic goes to Falstad. Auto-type Falstad. We'll see if the Hogger comes out. The Hogger does not come out this pick. So we have Stukov and Chromie. Two really strong heroes here, really good for point control. Whereas Stoic's first pick is more for macro. As I said before, in terms of their game history, left side, Phoenix Rising Citrine playing more well-rounded in terms of their macro play, as you see with the Falstad pick, while the Death and Delay squad really drafting team fight heavy or blow-up comps, like single target. So here we have May and Deckard being drafted by Rain and Lamort. A little bit more zone control with the Deckard root and the Flow, as well as May's Blizzard. And the Malthael ban. Malthael one, probably the most played hero from Phoenix Rising Citrine here. Death and Delay plays a lot of Tassadar, but they already have a mage, so Tassadar probably won't be there. Do they ban the Kerosene? Nope, they banned the Varian, which goes in very, very strong with the Stukov Silence and level 13. So here we are, Death and Delay with another pick here. Let's see what happens. They do need wave clear. I mean, Hogger's still up. I'm not going to stop talking about Hogger. If either team takes it, because they still both need a solo laner. Blaze could be a solo laner, but could also be the tank pick here. So we need a solo laner and a DPS for Phoenix Rising Citrine here. And the Urel and Mephisto. So, kind of like it's a strong comp from Phoenix Rising Citrine. Like, very little, if any, weaknesses. I mean, you have a strong front line with the May and the Urel. Urel can act like a strong disruptor, as well as May in terms of Blizzard. Strong backline. Looks like we have a last pick Deathlink, so things are getting really interesting here for the first game. CCS Wolf says Gus value versus Sans value. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is in a world where you go rewind, right? Or the loop, right? Maybe, yeah, I'm wondering loop on the Mephisto? Because there's no cleanse from Phoenix Rising Citrine. We'll see if Delta Sniper goes to Sans and Chromie. Bean says, go Death and Delay. Jaco Schlu says, what's up with the Falstad Pro? Hey, what's up, Jaco Schlu? Is macro split push on Sky really that good? Yeah, of course, man! Come on. I don't think the divisions really matter, to be honest. Like, so like I played with a Division A team, and we scrimmed against a Division E team with our first scrims way back in the day, and it was pretty evenly matched, I have to say. But enough of that. Let's hop into this game here. And for Phoenix Rising Citrine, strong comp here, we have Stoic on the Falstad, Asthma Chad, on the Rel, Rain on May, Lamort on Deckard, and Ace on the Mephisto, and on Death and Delay. I'm liking the interesting team comp here, especially the Deathwing pick. Huckett, who's playing the Deathwing, Delta Sniper on the OP Chromie MZ17 on Stukov, MDC on the Blaze, and Mac Daddio on Greymane. Now, I really like the Blaze pick here. He's definitely not the most commonly picked. You take off the cursor, so it's gonna annoy. The Blaze pick, I just like things to have a lot of wave clear, and you know, when we're playing like at a level where the execution is sometimes hard, so lag, there's West Coast and East Coast people something. Oh, Stoic getting down to 400 HP, able to get out there. Like both teams rotating through. Wave clear, I think, is just super important because it allows you to not only rotate faster, but then control the space, like down here in this bottom left where Rain is going. Make sure that if they can delay, have those minions be lost, especially losing that XP, like that stuff adds up. Especially this level, it's a race to level 10 mainly versus this one. Down below, and we see Asmachan and Huckett mailing on each other. Not much going there as both teams go for their own gunner camps. Falstad, Stukov, and Greymane. We do have Death and Delay. Slight head confrontation. Deckard having to go in mid. A nice timely. Oh, game volume too loud. Thanks. All right. Let me know if that's too soft. Maybe that is too soft. Let me know. I'll be able to adjust it. I'll keep an eye on that. Let's see, on down, Deathwing stuck in bot lane. That means Asmachat able to make this a almost 5v4 up here. We have a stun on Greymane. Greymane, oh, not able to dive out in time. The Greymane goes down. Nice stun by the May. May looking a little bit of trouble too. Right in the middle of the tower, and Rain goes down on the May. That's a 1-for-1. Allows Deathwing to get a little bit of damage onto the towers here. Back to Soak. Both teams pretty much even in terms of experience right now. Bringing up the talents. Oh, interesting. We have Deckard going the gems build. Wonder. I would love to see a perfect gem at level 20. I haven't seen Deckard go that because the level 20 upgrade for Stay On Listen, I think is just too good. It's soft. That is totally okay. Hold up. All right, that should be right in the middle. Yeah, feel free to let me know how to fine tune it. I mean, this stream is for you guys, so I pretty much have my sound down low. So whatever you guys want, let me know. All right, so Falstad here taking up the Bruiser camp. Chromie played by Delta Sniper. A little bit of push on this lane. Now, in terms of the objective, it's contested right now. Not much in terms of percentage going for either side. This allows 3 members of Phoenix Rising Citrine to come on up. Delta Sniper does get rooted, but unfortunately no follow-up. And we see May in the middle of the action here. Oh, nice 3-person stun. Asmachat with another 3-person stun. And here goes the first channel for Death and Delay. Down to the mid lane. We have both teams at level 7 right now. Oh, have stun on the Rail. Rail trying to harass this Merc camp, but nope. Deathwing able to zone out just enough so that... Oh, they don't go for the Merc camp. Instead, we're going to see a fight. Mid? Nope. We're going to see... Yes, both teams going for their Merc camps. Objective being channeled for Phoenix Rising Citrine right now. And in terms of lane pressure, both teams pretty even too. So we're going to see it's all about the execution of the team fight right here in the middle of the lane here. And Ruby giving out some... Oh, a nice stunned with the blizzard, but he gets hit out by Asmachad. Here comes Cataclysm by Huckett. And the objective is at 43%, pretty much tied for the objective now. Stoic looking really low here. Here comes Deathwing with the Fire Breath Rain coming out. A little bit low HP here. Stoic has to go back, and Rain gets silenced. Uriel gets taken down, and the team of Phoenix Rising Citrine having to go back. But Ace doing a lot of good damage here. Nice big shield value from Ace. And it's going to be... Oh, a Deathwing goes down by Stoic. Nice snipe with the Lightning Rod. And we have a channel getting a little bit more percentage, up to 58% now for Death and Delay here. Ace going in, doing some damage, takes down MDC. The slows on Lightning Nova, just too much to handle. And Mac Daddy-O also gets taken down. That is 3 down for Death and Delay. It's most likely going to be a first objective for Phoenix Rising Citrine here. Chromie going up top just to give. And let's see where they take this first Punisher. They're opting for top lane, getting a little bit of value mid. Now some minions on the way. But we have May and Mephisto in the robot right now. You're all going to go down. Stoic also flying down to help against Huckett. Stoic has the lightning rod, but Huckett has a little bit too much armor, so not enough in terms of ganking potential, but does put some pressure on. Meanwhile, in the top lane, the robot does get Fountain and just the gate and the top turret. So not too bad in terms of value for the first Punisher, commonly known as the weak Punisher here. CCS Wolf says, Ace is a monster. Yes! Let's look up the damage here while we're at it. Mephisto with 12,000 damage compared to Chromie's 14k. So pretty even in terms of the mage damage here. And now as the... Yep, they are getting out of the robot. Level 10's online for both. For Blaze, we do have Bunker. And this is a slowing Sands. Down in the bottom left, we do have Falstad and Decker getting the gunner camp here. And Death and Delay just trying to get advantage of the rotations here. Oh, Huckett looking for the invade, but just a little too late. No worries, though. They do have time to get their own gunner camp. We have a huge combo potential here. We do have Durance of Hate combined with the Stay Wall and Ice Wall. A lot of lockdown. Just have to make sure that with Stoic's Gus is timed just correctly. So potentially we could use the Gus to push away any sort of dive, whether it's a dive from Greymane or a dive from Blaze. But it's going to be tough because big fat Deathwing don't get pushed by no Gus. So Ace doing a little bit more damage here. Looking at ults on the other side here. Oh, interesting. Greymane went Wizened Duelist here. Oh, MDC's charge almost gets... Oh, we have the root on Mephisto, but nice Unstoppable comes out. Bunker hits and will Blaze... Oh, he'll be unfortunately put into the Stay Wall and Listen. MDC did have the charge interrupted, but able to leap out just in time. And a nice save. So Death and Delay able to get it. Here's a bullet on Uriel. Uriel pops the ult. And here's Ace. I'm going to do some damage here. And both teams pretty much coming out with no deaths. Healing camp still free to be taken up, though both teams are still pretty close. So no ability to just sneak the healing camp here. The next objective is going to spawn top. See if Phoenix Rising Citrine can get a little bit more value. Maybe get that bottom turret. Make sure that any sort of escape. Oh, I like this. Rain messing up the rotations here. This is a symbol of a good tank here. Making sure to provide vision and anchor the transitionary spots from lane to lane. Down here below, Asmachad, hiding behind walls, sees Huckett with half armor, comes in with the jump, takes him down to a third HP here. And Asmachad is taking a lot of damage from the minions, but the Deathwing will be able to get out. Meanwhile, down in the mid lane, we have Nice. A turn be taken out from the mid lane here. So a lot of poke back and forth from each team. And the objective is spawned. Looks like we have Death and Delay able to have some priority for this first objective, but not without a camp being taken up bottom left by Stoic and Lamort. Blaze opts to sit up top while the rest of his team takes Soak mid and tries to defend bot. Stoic and Asmachad here pushing pretty hard on the wave, on the wall, but Huckett coming in for a little bit of defense. Able to take down a gate and a turret. Here comes Huckett with the Cataclysm here. Asmachad looking really low. Nice push by MZ17. Asmachad does have the armor. Oh, did Asmachad go armor? Oh, he didn't go armor. He went the Vindication build. So if Asmachad had gone armor, maybe it would have been okay. Oh, almost able to hop right in the middle into that corridor there. But because Asmachad was able to put people on a Wild Goose Chase, Deckard in the top lane, able to get up to 47% of the objective here. Here we have Phoenix Rising Citrine playing the macro game. You can see they don't opt as much for team fights here. Oh, a nice root by MZ17. The bullet comes out. Magdaddy and Rain able to get out. But this mid fort getting threatened here with a turn and a big wave. That's mid fort down. Meanwhile, MDC challenging Lamort in the top objective. Stuns him out. Lamort could survive, has 4 potions here, but sees that there's going to be a flank coming up. Mort avoiding. Oh, a push by the Stukov here. Ace coming up with some damage on the entire. Oh, and there's the Greymane going down. Ace getting the cooldowns out the wazoo. And that's objective. That's at 99% for Phoenix Rising Citrine here. Meanwhile, down in the bot lane, Stoic getting the bot fort. So trading the bot fort for the mid fort. Looks like there is light in about 20. No, that's, yeah, Falstad has flight, so the Delta Sniper getting pretty low at 370 damage here with a nice stun, and it looks like he will be able to capture this objective for Phoenix Rising Citrine. Yo, Sparhawk, what's up, man? Bloody, welcome to the stream. And our main, that was a really good shove. That's 2 good shoves. One on the Greymane down, or one on the Urael down the bot lane. Another one on the Decker. Just stop him right at the top well. Alright, here comes Huckett with some defense. This robot is still pretty healthy. But they will be able to get the top fort. That's going to be 4 buildings to 5 here in favor of Phoenix Rising Citrine. Mid fort. Halfway. 3-person, 4-person route from Lamort here. And looks like Phoenix Rising Citrine playing it a little bit safe. I mean, they're up building, so they have a little bit more lane pressure. We do have a Urael sneakily hiding in this bush. Possibly looking for a Chromie leap. Oh, okay, here comes Asmachad. Unable to get much. Asmachad, though, healing up any damage that Delta Sniper throws on by. Now, while this robot's going on back, we do have Deathwing getting some value mid. Deathwing opting for the Fire Breath build, Molten Flame build. While this team fight starts coming in, let's see what else we got here. We have Decker, safety in numbers. So basically more cooldown regeneration if there's 2 other people in. Me opting for the full self-sustaining build with Polar Vortex and Acclimation at 13 and 16 respectively. Urael going the percent damage at 16. I love this so much. Cool thing about this talent is that you don't have to have it charged up in order to have it do the 7% maximum health and the armor reduction by 20. So jump on in at full charge, and if you just tap people with a hammer, that's 7% and 20 armor for 40 seconds. Negative 20. Meanwhile, we do have Greymane taking the... Oh, I thought Stoker was going to take the top camp. So this is 2 camps for Death and Delay here. 20's almost online, though, for Phoenix Rising Citrine as entirety... No, 3 people from Death and Delay here looking to push top with their Merc camp. We do see a rotation by Phoenix Rising Citrine onto this top fort. Greymane stuck bot though, so it's gonna be a 4v5. So let's see how this fight plays out. Asmachad. Oh, before the jump happens, it's time stop. Magdaddio sidesteps the ice wall and gets stuck in Mephisto's Endurance of Hate. Magdaddio's still alive. No one's focusing him. Okay, Magdaddio is down. That's one Greymane that's dead. He gets silenced. MDC looking really... Oh, here comes Deathwing. Is he able to get out, though? Here comes the healing camp from Death and Delay. Huckett has a Forming Armor, able to walk out, no problem. And looks like 20's online, so Death and Delay opting to place a little bit safe. They're retreating. As much chat here. Oh, just says hi to Chromie right in the bush. Delta Sniper in a very precarious position here. Oh, is Delta Sniper able to get out? Nope. It's the nice slide from Rain and the root by Deckard. And that is 2 heroes down from Death and Delay. Ah, so unfortunate. I mean, the Greymane getting killed, not the end of the world, but Delta Sniper trying to be a little bit fancy here with these sidesteps. But no worries, because half a level more and level 20s are going to be up for Death and Delay. We do have a Stukov that's stuck in a wall. No follow-up on the Stukov, so that's ice wall down for just a mere 60 seconds here. Asmachad at 20 going full self-sustain. You have to flash freeze at 20 here. And we do have perfect Ruby. That's not perfect gems for the Deckard. The level 20. So it reduces the cooldown of all gems to 5, and the cooldown of the cube on W 6 seconds. Pretty awesome level 20. Oh, Stoic dodges the stun by MDC, able to get out. Here comes the first channel by Phoenix Rising Citrine. Things a little bit quiet. And we see it. Love this play. We see a mid push from Death and Delay trying to get this middle wall at least. And here comes... So they're stealing the camp. Phoenix Rising Citrine stealing the camp and channeling the objective. So they're losing the entire mid wall. They're going for top. No, they see the fall stat with the Mighty Gust. That's a wind tunnel level 20 as expected. And here they are rotating down to the objective. The objective at about 92% now. And it's going to be a tough situation because there's a Merc camp pushing up top, and then there's the fountain for Phoenix Rising Citrine down in the bottom fort here. So the execution has to be amazing for Death and Delay. We have MDC. Oh, gets stunned. Oh, the Unstoppable comes out. May looking really low here. It was a nice bullet by Magdaddio, but the wind tunnel just traps everyone in. Here's Huckett stuck on the conveyor belt. Endurance of Hate comes out, kills Stukov, but the bunker comes out for the Blaze. Blaze coming on, gets stunned by May, and everybody's focusing the Blaze while Huckett goes down on the Deathwing. That's 3 down for Death and Delay. Phoenix Rising Citrine coming on in, getting the objective, and they're looking to push the bot fort. Going to be a 2-lane push, 1 full Merc camp up top, then 5 people coming in for that bottom keep. Now, there's about 35 seconds until the first death from Death and Delay comes on out. So we'll see if they can get a core play here. That's a dead keep. Phoenix Rising Citrine on the run here. Taking down, focusing this core. Meanwhile, Asmachad trying to zone out the enemy team. Oh, we do have a root. Nice root by Lamort on the Greymane, and that confirms a kill from Mephisto here. That's going to be the core at 30%, 10%, and that's GG. 1 win for Phoenix Rising Citrine in this best of 3. Right, so nice fight for PRC. Yeah, it was good team fighting. I really like the way that PRC was just counter pushing anytime there was an objective advantage, especially getting the bot fort. Really cleared the way for the bottom objective that you saw pushing in that last run after the objective. So really good job by PRC there. I want to give, I didn't have the predictions, but Chat, always down to know what your MVP this game was, but I'm gonna say I give it. It's between and Falstad here for me. I gotta say, I really like Stoic's split pushing. Mephisto did give a lot of damage. Yeah, let's give it to the Mephisto. I mean, the Durance of Hates and the Lightning Novas were just like nasty. So as a macro player myself, I mean, I will MVP goes to Mephisto. Ace, nice job game 1. But I'm a sucker for people that know how to play the macro game and the counter pushing. So Stoic has my personal MVP. Would love to know what you guys think. Oh, we have a really music seems a little bit loud. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't turn off the music. Like Summer says, you don't sleep on PRC. What is this, sweaty? It's like, holy crap! Runs Team Nor and probably Hots Mafia. Stoic Society so hardcore. Or so good. Gee. Man, hot like summer. I appreciate the big old wall of text. Oh, the coffee pasta. It is on, people. The Yep, that takes the entire chat screen in the display here. So, big, big PRC fans here. Hey, Murda, what's up, man? Thanks for joining this stream. Macros for the week. Come on, man. I like macro because I suck at DPSing, man. I will say I know I have like a bias for tanks and healers in the NGS because they are the underappreciated roles, but like DPS really sucks. I don't know. Like your health pool is just like super small. You can't make mistakes. You don't have like a Joanna trait or like a big old heal bar like maze, cryo freeze. But props to DPS players out there who know how to position yourselves and not get ganked. This next map, game 2, is going to be on Cursed Hollow. So again, very big macro map here. We're going to see if we're going to see another Stoic Falstad. As we can see with Phoenix Rising Citrine, not only in this game, but in previous games too, Phoenix Rising Citrine really big with the macro. Though the team fight's not too shabby too, especially if you have Ace at the helm as a mage DPS. Jacob Schlitz's DPS is by far the easiest role to play? Really? Man. Why do I suck at it so much, Jacob Schlitz? I'll play tank or bruiser for any of you guys any day. Yo, what's up, Albatox? You can replace a DPS player, no problem. Is that true? You replace a DPS because of what? I mean, I'm gonna be biased. I feel like you can. Most DPS players I find in Storm League, if you put them on tank, healer, or offlane, they don't know what peeling and anchoring and vision control means. I don't think they know. I'm talking about in general, right? Not like everybody. I think in terms of soaking, like who gets really frustrated when DPS players blame you as the offlaner for not soaking when your team didn't draft a wave clear comp, or you have those DPS players that when they die, they just blame the healer. Never their fault. It's always the healer's fault, right? Bloody 924 says offlaners never get any love as much as freaking good. Yo, I love a good URL player. I kind of miss the, when URL came out, level 1 talent was just busted. I think like every single time you had a talent, you had an ability go off, you just heal. It was an auto attack, not only on heroes but on minions too. That was broken. And then there was the URL main tank meta. That was nuts. Albatox says there's like a million of... For those of you who don't know, Albatox, GM player here on the East Coast, so I trust his shot calling. I trust his game knowledge. So Albatox says, we all play the same thing. There's nothing special between DB. Wait, Alba, so Alba Talks, you played DPS. What is your main role? DPS, right? I will say that for you DPS players out there, is it tough to main DPS when the hero pool is so wide? Because, like, for example, I like playing tank, but really, there's only 3, maybe 4 tanks to choose from. So you just like 3 trick these tanks, and that's good. That's your hero pool. I guess same with healers, right? You got like Stukov, you got Brightwing. Wait, is that it? Stukov, Brightwing, Uther. Although Uther's kind of a tank. Yeah. Is it just 3 for healers? And then off lane you have like uh off lane you have Sonya Hogger, I guess Leo, Zul. Pretty much it. But DPS you got like a bajillion heroes. Hey, dropping babies. Nope, we're going into game 2, which thank you for saying something because now I got to update thing here as we go straight into the draft. Oh yeah, you're right, Lucio. Asmo chat here, Mr. Offlane or PRC. High five, yeah. Okay, yeah, you're totally right with the high five. Albatox, I had to play tank and offlane. I would love to see your tank. The offlane is like the way to climb up, man. All right, so Cursed Hollow. This is one game for Phoenix Rising Citrine. I will say PRC is a little bit favored here because of their macro tendencies, but you know the objective is always focusing a team fight. So really interested to see if they can get some blow up comps and maybe some ganks from Death and Delay here. Lucio and the Joanna are banned for both teams. Talk says AA auto attack DPS heroes don't vary a whole lot. So if you can play one well, you can play most well. Yeah. What about Smorks Hanzo, man? That's the auto attack hero, right? Oh, I guess it's more mage. I don't know, man. I just wish. Nah, I play too recklessly to play a low HP hero like DPS. Same with most mages. Yeah. I guess it's more about mobility, huh? I mean, you got your DPSs like the Valera, the Zeratul, the Tracer. So I guess that's like a class of its own compared to like a Jaina and a Rainer. They don't really have much mobility. Asmachad is so good that when he logs on, angels sing. And Huckett takes a Sonya. Okay. Sonya first pick. I feel like Sonya's just the most well-rounded / OP hero right now. Okay, so we have Falstad again by Stoic and Lemort playing the Stukov. So, okay, Delta Sniper going with the comfort pick. So the comfort pick's coming out. We have Tassadar. Is it ETC? Their tank that they. Uther's still up too. Oh no, Uther's been banned. Albatalk says it only gets funky when you have to play things like Zera, Maev, and Medivh. Yakashu says the flex DPS stuff that can play make, dive, has mobility are some of the hardest heroes in the game. I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming both of you guys Albatalk, I know you're DPS, like you're well rounded. Jacob Schiller, are you DPS? Because I wonder with like Maev, for example. How much easier are they to play if you have like a really good team behind you to follow up and to heal you? I mean, in Storm League, you don't have coordination, so it's like super freaking hard, but is it easier in NGS to play these heroes? Random Task says, I would have Right wing false statted. Oh yeah, they banned it. I mean, you're right, random tasks. The global is pretty nuts here for a team like Phoenix Rising. But strong comp coming over from Death and Delay so far, though. Yeah, the tasks are for the big damage. ETC good could go to could glow the global if they wanted. But then the more normal range stuff is probably the easiest to play at a high level. I wonder, like, the Rainer, easy to play, but also easy to get dove on, right? Like, I mean, you gotta, you have Asmodan and are Asmodan and KT still popular in like silver and gold and all that stuff? Because I know they're banned a lot, but you know, they're not being played up in the higher divisions, even though they're easy heroes. Oh, double support. Here we go. Death and Delay, they got their Karazim, so let's see if we have a Leap Sonya with a walled off with a Tastar ETC coming with a stun. Karazim could go 7-side strike and get really good value. We got Team Blow Up comp here on the right side. Then on the left side, we have Team Macro here, especially with the Falstad. Hey, Miss Windabird. How's Bandit doing? Yo, Sugar Bear Hots. You guys got a game coming up, right? Later this week? Rainer is super tanky. I guess, man. I suck with Rainers. That doesn't apply to me. Cassia being drafted by Ace. So this strong comps on either side. And it's a 2 out of 3, so I mean I'm not expecting meme comps, right? But I mean, I do worry about the wave clear. Wave clears so much for Death and Delay, but I do like the team fight ability of Death and Delay. I mean, they went the aggressive ports. Rising Citrine is pretty balanced. I mean, strong front line again with the main, the Urel. The damage in the back line, especially in late game, is going to be rough with the Cassia and the Falstad. So, anyways, let's hop on in to game number 2. For Phoenix Rising Citrine, we have Stoic on the Falstad, Asmachet on Urel, Ace playing Cassia Lamort on Stukov, and Rain taunting it up with Mei. While on Death and Delay, we have MDC on ETC, MZ17 on the Rhaegar, Delta Sniper on Tastar, Baghdaddio on Karazim, and Huckett Sonya. You know, seeing the Rhaegar here just gives me some good feels, some good warm feels, because I remember as a silver scrub, I would main Rhaegar because the lightning bond was a level 1 talent. You could just like pretty much single person triple soak the map and get merc camps and do team fights until the support Ocalypse happened. Oh, and ETC goes down. Nice wall by the Tassar there and Delta Sniper. So, 1 kill, get a little bit of sliver in HP as both teams go into the top lane. Looks like Sonya's going to go top lane so that Karazim could take the merc camp. This leaves Urel in the bottom lane. Delta Sniper here against Urel while we have 2 supports battling it out. Merc camp's coming in 15 seconds. Up in the top. Look at doing a little bit of damage to Stoic here. Each team just getting some wave clear. Baghdaddio starts off the camp first for Death and Delay. Up at the top, looks like Stoic is going to be the one that takes the on the upper left with the help of Lamort. CCS Wolf says, just plays Cassie if you don't want a small health bar with armor, it's Bruiser adjacent. You know, I did not realize until a couple of months ago, well after Cassie got released, that the 30 armor is just like all armor. I thought it was just like physical armor. It used to be physical armor, right? No, it's not all armor, is it? I'm pretty sure it's all armor. It's still, that is nuts. Nightcold Fiend says, Citrine looking strong, but I still believe in Dad. Yeah, I mean, with these drafts, it's pretty much anybody's game still. It just depends on how Death and Delay can play against the macro pressure with the global here from Stoic. You have Merc camps getting out from both teams. So the good thing about Death and Delay's comp this game is they have really good ways to get the Merc camps to delay after a death. Any any pressure that comes from Phoenix Rising Citrine. All right. A random task says, I love the Spazzo UI. Yeah. So if you guys are casting, you like the UI, just Google Spazzo UI, just like random task says. Shows you all the abilities and the cooldowns, but also right next to each player's name, the trait cooldown. Like Lamort here, you can see the bio, the trait just got used here. You can see with Tastar the this thing getting charged up. Good for casting, good for replays too. Get a little busy though. So, anyways, we have a tribute coming up. First one, Stoic down in the bot, doing what he does best, split pushing and trying to see if he can force someone from Death and Delay to come down. But it looks like no one's taking the bait here, as 5 people are focused on the objective. Asmachad doing Asmachad things, annoying the backline with the big old hammer. And it looks like a stalemate. Stoic is down here below, just getting quite a bit of value here. And all that Phoenix Rising Citrine has to do is just delay. A Lamort in a really tough position here. Nice 3-person stun from Rain. Oh, and a silence. This is... Oh, ETCs goes down along with Tassadar. Huckett also looking really low. Nice heals from MZ17. And that is objective for Phoenix Rising Citrine. So, yeah, I mean, all that happened. Trait got taken up, and we have Stoic taking the bottom lane here. So, oh, good win. Up ahead, level 8 to 6 right now for Phoenix Rising Citrine. While up here in the top lane, a little bit of a scuffle, but no heroes dying just quite yet. That was physical armor pre-work. It's all armor. Yeah, that's nuts, right? Cassia all armor? As we have, oh, Kerazim going down in the top lane. Stoic getting the siege camp in the top left. Ace and Lamort getting a little bit of good damage on this fort, taking about a quarter of the force damage away. We do have an objective spawning, this time on Death and Delay side. So... Oh, this is really nice timing by Huckett on the siege camp. It's enough for siege camp to start pushing down here in the bottom lane, especially since it's the opposite of the objective here. I really like Huckett's timing of the siege camp there. As a tribute spawns in about 3 seconds. Have a 4v3 here. Tastar is going to be pushing a little bit bot. Level 10s are out though for Phoenix Rising Citrine. MDC in a little bit of a tough situation. Nice cleanse by MZ17. A second objective for Phoenix Rising Citrine. I like Delta Sniper's call here. Actually was able to see that the level 10 was up, so it opted to get a little bit more of this wall here. Urel is... Oh, is there going to be a Tassadar wall here to stop the escape? Oh, not quite. Asmachad going in deep. Meanwhile, Stoic pushing with the top lane. We have 2 siege camps threatening this top fort here. Big team fight down in the bot lane. Oh, Asmachad going on in. Here comes a Valkyrie on the Rhaegar, and a nice push by Asmachad, and another push by Stukov. MZ17 in a tough spot. And yet, Rhaegar does go down. That's like 3 pushes in one. Really good coordination by Phoenix Rising Citrine there. There's a boss play coming in from Phoenix Rising Citrine. So this is going to be a bot pushing bot. This is going to be tough because the entirety of Death and Delay, they are top, looking for their own boss call. Does Phoenix Rising Citrine delay this? Looks like they're going to go for the full cap along with another Merc camp. So the top's going to most likely be neutralized. So this puts the center fort at a priority here. Not much in terms of heavy push because Phoenix Rising Citrine opted to go their merc camps. But here comes 4 people. Oh, the Mosh comes out. Here comes Huckett with the jump. And oh, Uriel pops the ult and jumps out. Asmachad gets out. Asmachad. Buying a lot of time for Lamort, Ace, and Rain. Get a lot of value bought here. That was really well played. Hashtag Bruiser Love. Get here on the Ace. PC trying to get a stun here. This boss is at pretty full health. It's going to be it looks like a lost keep here. Here comes the ice wall. It misses everyone. And that's 5 people trying to defend this middle fort from Death and Delay. Will they be able to take this boss down in time? Looks like it might not be. The mid fort down for Death and Delay. You have Stoic. Stoic just likes to play separate from his team. Like, wherever you guys are, I'm going to go split to another lane. It looks like shields are going to be okay for this boss defense here. As level 13s come up for Phoenix Rising Citrine. Stoic just macroing out the wazoo, taking the merc camps while on cooldown. Mac Daddy O taking the siege camp in response. As level 13s come up, we do have spell armor coming up for Uriel. This is a Charge Strikes Cassia, so increased range at level 13. And Stukov still waiting for the 13 picks, and Stukov does go the level 13 second ult. Virulent reaction. This is 6 buildings to 2. Late game can be a little bit more interesting if Sonya can get level 16 for the percent damage. And oh, Rain looking a little bit aggressive here. Oh, Delta Sniper gets caught. Bloodlust comes out. Here comes the Valkyrie. Oh, the Valkyrie interrupts the mosh pit. And oh, the black hole gets 2. And Stukov shoves, carries him way out into Africa. Oh, and the ATC goes down. MZ17 looking really low. Mac Daddy-O split from the rest of the team. That's pretty much a 3v5 here. As the rest of Phoenix Rising Citrine looks for Mac Daddy-O. Nope. Here's him going to be able to get out in time. That's 1 hero down the main tank for Death and Delay here. Level 14s versus 13s right now in the favor of Phoenix Rising Citrine as they go for this mid keep wall. And Ace just, oh, a nice root on the Sonya. Here comes Asmachad diving in deep. May taking some shots from the keep though. Nice heals from Rain here. Oh, and the 7-side strike comes out, doesn't confirm a kill. And here's the entirety of Death and Delay. Oh, and here comes ETC getting pushed back. Lamort getting hit by Kerzim, but no confirmed kill there. Lamort just healing out of his mind here. Meanwhile, we have the Lone Ranger, Stoic, pushing, going for another fort. I mean, oh no, not sorry. I thought he was going. That's his own fort. Sorry, guys. Stoic just trying to get level 16s. This tribute is up, so if Ace can just delay those 16s, that's also getting 16s bot. You're all trying to get 16 mid. Gotta make a quick play here. It's a 3v5. Can ETC get a good stun? Oh, ETC doesn't quite get the stun. Ace just doing damage out the wazoo with the charge strikes. Here comes the leap. MDC doesn't have this slide though. Lamar looking really low. Oh, and gets dove on by Kerazim. But the ice wall gets 3. Here comes Stoic. Has the Gus. Oh, the Gus misses entirely. 7-side strike comes on out. Death and Delay still pretty favored, but 16s are online. Pretty even though, because it is level 16 versus 14. Nice double power slide from MDC there. Rain looking low and gets out with 1300 HP. Nice fight by Death and Delay in that matchup. They're still far away from 16s, but able to get a little bit better map control here as they get some freedom to clear some lanes. Looks like, yeah, they have about 5 seconds to invade this camp. 20 seconds before Falstad comes out. Asmachad just diving on deep. May stunning 2 here. So much zone control from May. And Asmachad, oh, Mag Daddy-O, able to step on the point. MDC looking really low. And that's a root and a nice split. Oh, a 4-man leap and Black hole. Oh man, Delta Sniper gets caught in the Valkyrie, and this is two people stunned in the blizzard. Oh, they all get silenced. This is not looking good. Huckett gets taken down, and MZ17 also down. That's 5 down, 4 death and delay. Do they go for a core call? They do have 2 catapults hitting on this core. They're just rushing. Stukov taking the adventurous way down here into the core. Have about 15 seconds on average before the entirety of death and delay come on out. Death and delay still down level 15 to 17 though. Here comes MDC. MDC does not have a mosh pit though. That core is down to 50%. Gus comes on out. Asthma, Chad, Stoic, and Ace just focusing the core. Core's at 20%, 18%, 10%. And that is GG's for Phoenix Rising Citrine. Let's look at the game summary while I get an interview with someone from Phoenix Rising Citrine here. All right, everybody, we have Rain here from Phoenix Rising Citrine. Rain, congrats on the 2-0 victory. How's it going, good sir?
It's going great. Hard not to after that. Feels really good.
Yeah, so you guys play a really strong macro game. I I don't know if you're looking at chat too, but you have some copy pasta fans there in chat also,
I
right? But
think I might know the copy pasta.
the what?
I think I might have heard that one before. Yeah.
I will say very well played in terms of the macro. Stoic, a lot of fans of Stoic here in the chat, just because anytime a team fight was happening, both on Volsky and on uh what was it, Cursed Hollow, Stoic was always pushing the opposite lane. Is that something that he is that you guys coordinate beforehand while you guys handle the objective in the team fights, or is that kind of like a strategy that you're using to save up on your secret strategies in the finals?
Um. So it was not a mistake from Stoic. I'll tell you that much. Stoic never makes mistakes, so certainly wasn't a mistake from Stoic. But I'll tell you more after the finals, I guess.
Sounds good. Sounds good. First game, Full Sky Foundry. You guys were able to get so much value in terms of playing the objective, and I don't just mean winning the objective when you guys needed to, but knowing when the next objective would come up. So Stoic doing a really good job in the bottom lane, getting that bottom fort along with Asthma Chad. Was it Asthma?
Hmm.
Yeah, Asthma Chad in the bottom lane, solo lane against Huck at the Deathwing. The thing with that map is a lot of people think that the first objective was always weak. Is that something that Phoenix Rising Citrine also tries to play that map with too?
Yeah, I mean, we recognize we're not going to end the game with the first objective. A fort is a lofty goal, in fact. So, like, a wall and maybe a well is pretty nice. And essentially, it's more about pulling too many resources from our opponents towards the protectors so they miss some soak while we don't. And kind of look to get the little bit of experience from the structure kill, the little bit of extra experience from the minions soaked, and try and just get 10 first and be able to posture well for that next objective, or be able to hit 16 during that next objective. It goes pretty late for the second one.
Hmm. I mean, I really like the way you guys played. It was just like it almost was textbook, I'd have to say. Even going into Cursed Hollow, the split pushing that you guys had, and we're not. I mean, no one played Asmodan, right? But the split pushing that you guys had, along with the control, especially that first objective when you guys were pretty much winning 4v5, where
Yeah.
you got a nice stun and then Lamort got a beautiful silence. What were the comms like during that fight for you?
Um, we hadn't really intended on taking it. I think earlier we were looking at Karazim punish, but he was exactly within his limits, so they were playing really well. And then the They just kind of like all went after the Cassia, I think, around a corner, and just kind of everyone took the shortest path, which is the same path. So they're all on top of each other and gave us the opportunity to kind of 4v5 there, with just a key little mistake from them, which they don't make many. So it was nice to be able to capitalize on that one.
Hmm. Now, going in, you guys are going into the finals. Congratulations. You guys are going to be playing against Strange Team Comp. What, in terms of past games that you've seen when Strange Team Comp played against Bad by Design and when they played against the number 3 seed Emanon, do they play a different play style to you guys, or how are you guys going to be adjusting to the way that they're going to be coming into the finals?
So we'll probably be watching a little bit. I haven't actually watched that match yet. I'm a little behind on my homework, so I need to do that. Um, and so we'll look for patterns there. And over the course of the season, I mean, every team's got patterns. I know that we do, and so it's kind of be trying to think about not only what we can do against them, but what are they going to try and do against us, and try and just be one step ahead there.
Awesome. We're looking forward to it. I mean, there's in terms of your play, it was is beautiful. Like when Beef Boys we scrimmed against you, we were loving the coordination that you guys had, and we were always weak in macros. So it was cool to see you guys just have things like fall into place in terms of the force going down at the right time for the objectives, and just the team fight with the coordination too. So props to you guys for going into the finals for Division B. And are there any shout outs or any last words that you have to the chat and for your teammates?
Yeah, I just want to shout out my team for being amazing, especially Lamort here. Gotta give him the MVP. As you were talking about the macro, he's the one in charge of that. So he did an outstanding job tonight, as he always does. Um, I'd like to thank my wife for being incredibly supportive and just kind of like the best person in the world. And then I'd like to thank you for casting.
Yeah, of course. It's a fun game to cast, and looking forward to your best of 5 against Strange Team Comp. So thank you so much, Rain, for joining in on the interview, and we'll see you next time, man.
My pleasure. See you around.
All right, take it easy. Ooh, cool. So, I believe, am I the only person streaming a match right now? I believe so. So, I'm going to, guys, go on over to go to send you to another NGS player. And thank you guys all for joining in for the stream. Thanks for cheering on both Death and Delay and for Phoenix Rising Citrine. Tune in for when they do their finals, best of 5 against Strange Team Comp. And other than that, see you guys next time.